Alright, what is up, YouTube? You know who it is, X Bunny Rabbit X3, and this is episode 1 of You Pick, I Choose, and someone chose for me to talk about death and afterlife, so let's talk about it. Now, for thousands upon thousands of years, probably going back farther than the ancient Egyptians, past the ancient Sumerians, probably all the way up to the Neolithic age, there's people that believe in afterlife and a god or something like that. So here is my part of it, and I don't want to offend anyone, but I really wouldn't go with what religion says nowadays, because those religions were written thousands upon thousands of years ago, and we're in the day and age of anyone can misinterpret something and change it into something that they perceive to be correct, which actually is incorrect. Like, let's say the game when you played in kindergarten, your teacher would give you a word, let's say the word, or a phrase, and the phrase would be, an apple is very tasty. And then it'll change from an apple is very tasty to an apple is really good, an apple is very delicious, an apple is, it makes me hungry, apple is juicy. You know, it's gonna change over time. There's no way that something can say exactly the same over the span of a couple thousand years. And I'm pretty sure we all know, and some people just deny it, but it's almost a fact that those codes and laws and rules were all put out to help the dynasty at that time, or the king or the queen, stay having control over their certain civilization or their servants or peasants. It's all mind games to scare you into acting good and showing your loyalty towards something, so you keep stuff more civilized. Now, I'm not saying religion is a bad thing. Obviously, it's a very, very great thing if you can keep people civilized and you can give people hope for an afterlife. Now, my personal opinion is I don't believe in any religions right now. I have my own religion, and my own religion is that, yes, there is a god or a higher power, whether it's aliens or a god that actually came around and made it, but I'm also on the fence with that, because everything has a beginning and an end. So, do you really believe that you could live for all of eternity, forever and ever? And we all know it's a fact that eventually the entire universe is gonna poof. It's gonna be gone. You know, nothing lasts forever. And we're not, the Big Bang Theory is obviously just a theory. It wasn't scientifically proven, and it's gonna be impossible to scientifically prove that. But, that's the most likely theory that we have. And, why would you even want to live forever? I mean, when I was little, I believed in God as well. I believed that if you were good, you went to heaven. If you were bad, you went to hell. But that's because stuff that my parents taught me, or stuff that I saw on TV, stuff that I read in books, stuff that you learn at school. All of that stuff is something that you just accept when you're a child, because you're innocent and you're unconscious about your surroundings until you become whatever age it is for you where you mature. Me personally, it was like 15 when I matured. Right now I'm 16, but I was 15 when I matured and became conscious of everything, and the fact that there may not be an afterlife, there may not be a god. We might just be here out of luck, pure luck. I mean, you were the only sperm that made it into the egg, weren't you? So, it's obviously, I'm on the fence about it. But all I'm saying is, I wouldn't, if I were you, I wouldn't believe in modern day religion. I mean, it's good if it gives you faith. It makes you feel good if you lost a loved one, and it makes you feel good. A lot of people, when they lose a loved one, they go and say, oh, I believe in God, he's in heaven right now. That's a great thing to do. So the people on earth, alive, breathing, conscious of their surroundings, they aren't feeling a sense of sadness, depression. So I think religion is a great thing to have. But there should not be religious wars. There should not be killings. There should not be genocides, mass murders, starvations. There should not be anything that results in the well-being of a human being just because of that particular religion. Like, for instance, radical Islam, Judaism, Christianity, Catholics, Muslim, Hindu. There's so many religions. Buddhism. There's so many religions. I didn't mean to say Hindu. I meant Buddhism. There's so many religions that have killed people because they're against them. So if you're preaching about killing, not killing people, and having a code of rules that everyone must abide by in your certain civilization or society, there's no double standard. You can't go out and do it because it's going to be against your code of conduct, which means it's all hypocrisy, which means it's obviously not true. So, if I were you, I would think what you actually believe. Don't go with what other people are saying and what other people believe in. Go with what you actually believe. Like, let's say someone says, yo, I saw a ghost the other day. Are you going to just straight up believe him? Or are you going to say, alright, do you have evidence? Or I have to encounter it myself. I have to witness it myself. You know what I'm saying? So, my opinion is that if there were to be a type of afterlife or otherworldly beings or stuff like that, we would be the luckiest. You know, we would be lucky because you only have so many years. The average person in the United States lives up to 75 years old. So knowing that means I still have 60 years left in my life. Well, 59, 60, same thing. I'm 16. So knowing that, roughly, approximately, I have 59 years left in my life. Unless I get murdered or die from natural causes, cardiac arrest, cancer, HIV, whatever it is. You just gotta know that live your life to the fullest and don't abide by something that you don't. Deep down inside you would know if you agreed with something, and if you don't, then I don't know what you're doing. So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is there afterlife? Possibly. I don't know yet. Still have a long journey to go until I find out, hopefully. And to the people that have found out, may you guys rest in peace, whether you're watching me doing this commentary or you're unconscious and you just don't know anything. It's just blackness. Like when you sleep and you don't you don't remember your dreams. I don't know if it's like that, then it's gonna be a long sleep. I mean, technically we've been dead for billions upon trillions of years, except religion and science wants to categorize it as uncreated or unborn. But being uncreated or unborn, you're still unconscious of everything. So wouldn't that be the same thing with death? Ultimately, you come from nothing, you become something, you go into nothing. Now, my personal opinions are, when it comes to afterlife, I want there to be one, because, you know, even though I don't know if I would like to live for all of eternity, because there's so much you could do, I would like to, because I don't want to be in nothingness forever. I mean, obviously you're not going to know because you're unconscious, but it is just going to be terrible, and it's terrible to think about that. So, just live your life to the fullest. Anyway, it's been your man, X Bunny Rabbit. Really hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you want to see more of this, give this video a like rating, subscribe, and in the comment section below, tell me what you want me to talk about next week, and tomorrow, or whatever, and I'll be sure to talk about it. So anyway, it's been your man, Bunny Rabbit, aka the LeBron James of YouTube, aka the Eminem of YouTube. I'm signing out. Remember, in the comment section below, tell me what you think about the afterlife. Tell me what you want me to talk about in the next episode of You Pick, I Talk. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Like, rating, subscribe if you're new. Let's grow. Peace.